film in the series, we're going to concentrate on how you get started with your community-led plan. So, you've decided to undertake a community-led plan in your community. You now need to form a steering group to manage and coordinate the project. A steering group is essential to make sure the CLP project is managed effectively and efficiently. This needs to be a group of people who have a sound grasp of the principles underpinning the process, that it is non-political and non-partisan. An understanding of the time and energy they will need to give to the project. This is usually no less than 12 months. And a firm commitment to the achievement of the plan's aims, which is beyond production of the glossy document. You should aim to have between 8 and 15 members who are representative of the whole community. Fewer than 8 people may struggle, but more than 15 may prove unwieldy. As outlined in our first film, it is always useful to include 1 or 2 parish or town councillors on the steering group, since they will be invaluable in linking the plan to the work of the parish or town council. Once formed, the steering group will need to consider adopting a constitution, as this will help to clarify its purpose and can provide a useful source of reference and stability throughout the project. Bearing in mind the time, energy and commitment this project will require, running an awareness-raising campaign to make sure your community understands community-led planning is time well spent. Ask yourself the following questions. Does your community understand that a community-led plan is a wholly inclusive and representative vision for the future of the community? That it is a practical and feasible action plan on how to achieve improvements and aspirations to benefit everyone. That some of these actions will be their responsibility to achieve. That it represents an opportunity to be involved in something of lasting significance and value. That partnership working with local authorities and service providers will help influence policy making that affects them and help improve service provision. It's important too that your community understands a community-led plan is not simply a list of demands for others to tackle, nor is it a wish list. Your awareness-raising campaign should culminate in a public meeting. This represents a crucial step in starting the project, since it is here that you will establish what level of interest and support you have generated for the project. Though there is no set format for such a meeting, it does offer a great opportunity to give weight and energy to the project, and the impact it achieves could generate a healthy impetus from the outset. You should make sure that the event is publicised as widely and effectively as possible. Since the plan aims to be community-led, you will also be seeking to identify volunteers for your steering group, and as many volunteers as possible to form working groups or to help with other tasks at different stages of the process. The cost associated with development of your community-led plan will vary based on a number of elements, such as population size, methods of consultation, printing and external support. There are a number of funding opportunities you can investigate: the parish precept, local fundraising and larger independent funders. Rural Action Yorkshire can offer advice and support in this area. Even if you do not have a funder's deadline to meet, having a clear time frame within which to develop and deliver your community-led plan is imperative. The momentum and interest you work hard to generate cannot be maintained indefinitely, and you may find that if long intervals arise between the different stages, interest and confidence in the project could evaporate.
Finally, a really valuable exercise you should initiate at the start of your project is an evaluation schedule. This is a record of what activity you have undertaken and how you have accomplished it. Not only will this help maintain your focus on the task in hand, but will be valuable evidence of the integrity of the process you have used, something you'll be very glad you have when applying for funding for projects arising from the community-led plan.